This week on Mike Text It Out, I returned to the land of 3D printing to 3D print a face mask. But how did it turn out? Well, let's go ahead and check it out. Welcome to Mike Text It Out. So I'm doing something a little bit different this week, and I'm doing another 3D printing video. I know the last one, it was pretty disliked. It probably came off as me dumping on 3D printing when in reality the video is really about, I really think 3D printing is cool, but it is something that's kind of difficult to do, and I think that's why I didn't catch on. That was the purpose of that video. I actually like 3D printing quite a bit, but the reason I'm here today is, given the current circumstances and the things that are going on in the world with coronavirus, I started recently looking into masks because I know some states, they're making it mandatory to wear a mask when you go out to like the grocery store. My friend actually lives in Maryland, and he said it's mandatory there. Maryland's, the state that's above us in Virginia. So I wanted to be prepared, and I was kind of looking into DIY masks. And the reason I want to do DIY is because right now, with there being a shortage of masks, it's important to, leave the masks for the people that really need them, health professionals, people that actually have health issues, and not pull resources from those people. So then I thought about it, and I was like, I have a 3D printer. I wonder what I could find online. So this begins our journey. So as soon as I Googled 3D print face masks, there's actually a lot of articles there about medical professionals kind of coming up with their own designs. And the one that caught my eye was from the University of Rowan. They had a whole article on their site. It was actually designed by engineering and medical students working together, and they provide the .stl files to print. If this is coming from the University of Rowan, I'm going to trust it more than some random design that I find on a third-party site. Not that they're not good, but for this particular instance of what I need it for, I'm going to trust it a little bit more. They clearly say that this is not like a recommended mask. It's not OSHA approved or anything like that, but having a mask is better than not having a mask. So I went ahead and downloaded the file. I opened it in the XYZ printing software, but you can use whatever software that you use to print normally or whatever came with your printer. I just used what came with my printer just because it already has the size there. They actually offer 3 different sizes of the mask on the website, small, medium, and large. And then they also offer the filter file separately as the little square piece to put your filter in. And that fits all the sizes. So I just downloaded medium because I figured that'd probably be the best for my particular face. So I was actually able to fit both the files in there at the same time, which was surprising. And I went ahead and added the supports to it to make sure that it printed correctly, because with my printer, you have to add the supports or else it'll just like try to print it in mid-air and then they'll just mess up the whole print. I got everything added, put it on the SD card, popped it in the printer, and we're off to the races. Alright, thank you montage video editing people, but now we are back and I have the mask here. So as you can see in the montage, I did have to do quite a bit of sanding just because my printer, it kind of made these edges really sharp, the part that actually contacts your face. I also just sanded down the front just to make it look a little bit better. The thing is, you have to supply your own filter and straps. So I had rubber bands, that's all I have around the house. I don't have any other elastic straps, but it actually works fine. And then if I need more rubber bands or they break, I could just replace it easily. So I actually don't mind it. This, of course, fully separates, which I think is really cool. And then you can just pop your filter in there and put it back on. They actually sell mask filters that you can buy that would fit this. Or I've seen online people using like vacuum bags, like HEPA bags, or certain air conditioner filters, like cutting them open. Obviously new ones, not used ones. Like cutting them open and using that material to make their own DIY filters just with things that they have around the house. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do filter-wise yet. I don't have anything around the house that would actually work well as a filter. But yeah, this is overall, it's really well designed, and there are certain things that I like about it. Like they put little grooves here and then inside of the mask, so this kind of snaps into place. But overall, this is actually really cool. And anybody that has a 3D printer can go ahead and make this if you need a mask, and you know, save the masks are for sale for the people that actually need them, because this is reusable. You know, you can replace the filter in it. You can make your own filter for it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description below for the University of Rowan, so that if you want to download this mask and create it yourself, you can. And I really want to thank the University of Rowan because this is really well designed, and as someone who's done a bad job designing stuff to 3D print before, you can tell they put a lot of work and care and thought into this. So I think that this is awesome. It's free as long as you have the 3D printer and the filament. Yeah, but overall, I think it's pretty cool. Now, the other thing I'll say is, obviously, I'm no expert on the coronavirus or any of this stuff. And the other thing is, with all the misinformation going on about coronavirus, just to make sure to follow legitimate resources. I'm sure YouTube's going to put a coronavirus or COVID-19 link on this video. I also put the link for the Center of Disease Control in the description below as well. That's obviously one of the best resources to get information. You could also check your local government's websites as well for information. All right, so I'm not going to do my normal sign off. I'm just going to say everybody stay safe. Make sure to practice social distancing. And if you have means to make your own mask, if you can 3D print a mask and save another mask for somebody that needs it, please make sure to do so. It's very important. So anyway, everyone have a great day. Yeah, I think this looks cool. I mean, the green really pops. I think this looks awesome. I mean, it might stand out a little bit in public, but I overall think that it looks really good. I don't think that there's anything odd about it. What is that music? Oh, come on. This is disrespectful.